blaming you, just we want to get it going ASAP. All right. Well, we have our first day of CUNY. Welcome, everybody. We haven't casted a match. Varsity Maroon team is off tonight. And I felt it was a good time for us to actually cast this. So that's what we're going to be doing this evening. As you guys can see, the game is underway. We got broadcast started a little bit late. Hunter College's B team playing against Brooklyn College Gold, which is our B team. Just to give a quick rundown of the draft, Yasuo Yone banned away from Zero Sphere. A couple of bans thrown at Shia and Jace. Seraphine was taken first, was flexed down into the support role. And yeah, now we're getting it going. First blood was topside, Garen killing Olaf. And then a return kill as Kiri Vincent failed to flash the wall from the Gwen. So that is how we got to the game state we're in right now. 7.3k to 7.2k, very close game. About equal scaling comps with the Nasus and the Azul in mid lane here. So going to be exciting to see how both these teams play this out and get this underway. All right, right now, a little bit of chip damage coming through both. Jason Element in the bot lane, looking for what they can find. Oh, we have a quick pause, of course, as it appears mid is lagging. All right, now there's going to be a spectator bug very briefly. Hopefully it goes away. Okay. Yep, we're waiting. Hopefully the spectator bug does not crash the spectating tool, but it kind of looks like it may have. Oh, there we go. All right, we're back into it. Okay, fantastic. But yeah, little bit of a scuff start to the evening, folks, but we are here. We are doing the thing. Thank you for bearing with us. Okay. All right, Jace with the Xayah right now. Eevee doing a good job of keeping the distance here, giving Lucian the opportunity to get the farm. Shia in the top lane playing against Potenza. Oh, looks like there's a gank bot. They're not able to find it. Element unfortunately misses the CC there. Both of them are low on mana. Trade going out in top side. Potenza does hit 6 first. Big wave about to crash. And Aurora in mid lane against Zero Sphere, trying to get all of his farm here. It looks like it's going to be an opt to flip the objectives. Gwen is going to take the grubs, and Shyvana Kiri is taking the dragon, which is Mountain Dragon. So Mountain Dragon's going to go over. Grubs should be going over shortly. I think both teams are playing this correctly. The Hunter College B team does want Grubs here. They have that Olaf, they have that Nasus, they have that Gwen. They've got a lot of ways to heavily punish with those Grubs. You know, BC want to stack dragons. If they keep this game going late, they get as many dragons as they can, they're going to be in a really good spot. Okay, W Agent is opting to look for the all-in here. All right, Garen is just going to ignite to get that move speed and hop out. Okay. It looks like they're stacking topside right now. Vincent is caught out here. Shia, rather, is caught out here. It looks like he might get away. No, he's not going to get away. He oversteps and gets punished very hard for that. Really well played by the Hunter College B team. Huge mistake from Shia there to overstep and get caught. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Battle of the Scalers. Q's traded for Q's, not a whole lot happening. In the bot lane, though, the Roam not able to be really punished. It does look like Jace is actually in a little bit of a CS deficit despite the Roam here. Oh, mid lane, is it going to be a kill? No, Zero Sphere pops the ult. Ult for ult trade. Dragon does not have the Skies Descend yet. And that's going to be a Ghost for Flash trade. Really good by Zero Sphere. And I actually think W Agent is looking for this in mid lane. He's going to get the grubs, or he's going to get the Raptors. And now he's on red buff. Wow, this is a huge miscalculation from Kiri here. Gonna lose his red buff too. Does not realize he's a full step behind. And yeah, just really well played by W Agent, but they overstep. They forget that Shyvana's in this game. However, it's gonna be a flash and a missed E. Vincent gets deleted. Wow, well played by W Agent. W Agent getting the triple kill there, really massive from Hunter College B team. Brooklyn College caught off guard completely by that play. All right, little bit of stabilization now. Tempo is in favor of farming here. Olaf is going to drop the ult. Gets ignited. I think Garen can look for this here now that Olaf has no ult. And he is going to look for it. And he finds the trade. Shia lives on a sliver of HP. Meanwhile, Jan is chasing this really aggressively. Is gonna pick up the kill. W Agent on the Gwen, looking really, you know, absolutely powerhousing this team right now. Some great deep vision from I'm Having Fun. Knows that he got the wave shoved in, wants to take this opportunity. And that's going to be 6 grubs for the side of Hunter College B. They're looking real good. They are in a great spot now. Having that Gwen, having that Olaf, that's exactly what you want. That being said, both teams are going to scale up here. Zero Sphere, obviously, if he gets in the side lane with that Nasus, it's going to be really difficult for them to play. Meanwhile, the Gwen is so far ahead of the Shyvana right now. See roughly a 1.3k gold diff. And I don't think they're going to be able to contest this dragon. I think this dragon is just going to go over for free. to the side of Hunter College B. They're gonna look for the play on the Lucian. The only thing they can do, but they're gonna have to fight this after, and I don't know that they win it. All right, another missed E here. All right, Asol is on his way in though. Jace trying to survive. Okay, wait, oh, that's a massive Seraphine ult. The wobble coming through from Brooklyn College, and wow, Asol cleans up big. That was a lot of gold going over to Brooklyn College. The 2K gold lead. Dragon does go over to Hunter College B, but the gold lead swings back almost the full 2,000 in favor of BC. They're about to right that wrong. What a massive play. Element with the Seraphine ult coming in. Hunter College B team just overstep a little bit and get absolutely punished for it. Okay, meanwhile, battle for the blue buff happening. Oh, and it looks like Vincent's caught. Kiri might be caught here. He's looking to get that ultimate. Does not get it. He is going to get stacked. Nasus punishing Kiri for the aggressive overstep with the Shyvana there. Battling the Lucian for the blue buff did not pay off. And yeah, you got intense game so far. Very intense game. It looked like Hunter College was in the position to start running away with it, given the equal scaling of these two comps. But they threw a lot of gold back over. W Agent is going to find the angle here, looking for it, but not gonna come through. And Zero Sphere gets soloed in mid lane. Asol gonna pop off. The Nasus making a mistake there. Aurora might overstay here, though. And yet, W Agent shows. Oh, but W Agent trades the gold over. However, that should be the Rift Herald going to Brooklyn College. So W Agent really wanted that shutdown, got the shutdown, but at the expense of the Rift Herald, that might not be worth. However, Shia is shoving this wave, which means Olaf's gonna get to move here. They should still be able to contest this, no problem. Potenza, I actually don't think is allowed to be here right now. They're just trying to extend this as long as they can. But yeah, that's gonna be the Rift Herald going over to Brooklyn College. Dead even game at 14-40. TP comes back through for Aurora, and what a series we have so far. All right. Jason Element getting some free time with that tower. First turret is going to go over, and Brooklyn College takes the lead for the first time in 15 minutes. And we're starting to see some items get built here. Garen has finished his Stride Breaker. No boots completed yet, but does have the Stride Breaker. Asol's working on his second item. Also has not completed boots. Brooklyn College basically saying, hey, you know what? We don't need boots. Boots are overrated. Oh, is Evie gonna get out here? Heal comes through. All right. Shia doing what Shia does best, which is to fight a 1v4 in the jungle with no support. That is Shia's favorite patented move. Always has to do it at least once per game. All right, we're gonna get the reset here. Cloud Drag is being pinged, 1 minute timer. It looks like Brooklyn College are gonna try and keep this pressure up mid. They're gonna start to clear the vision. They are seeing the control wards here. Element doing his best. Jace has that Essence Reaver finished. It's actually Essence Reaver for Essence Reaver on either side. Okay. Oh, I'm having fun's actually caught here. Some greedy overstep from him. Gwen's looking for it, but that's... I'm having fun. With only 16 seconds until Drake is up, gets chunked down to about a quarter HP. Alright, that's also the Gwen W. Rift Herald's gonna go out. I think they're gonna have to give this dragon. I don't think they can contest it. Asol is here. Asol has the Skies Descend, ready to use that empowered ultimate. Shyvana on the table. Garen's pushing mid right now with this. I think they're just gonna trade top for mid. Dragon will go down. I think they realize, oh, the Sky's Descent comes through, but the Janna actually keeps the turret alive for long enough. Zero Sphere should still go down here. Oh, an Element lands the 3-man ult. Oh my gosh, it all goes together. And Brooklyn College hits him once again with that Wombo. The Seraphine pulling everybody in to Aurora with the Asol and the double dragon combo going insane here. And Olaf gets that top tower, but his whole team goes down, Dragon goes over, and he's looking for something on the backside here. I don't think he realizes that it's still 3 people. Trying to extend the fight as much as he can, does get one shutdown. Nasus has that move speed. Jace still has both sums. And actually that Zero Sphere dead here. Yeah, he oversteps a little too much. Asol with that slow on the E is just gonna keep him from moving. Singularity, what a broken ability that thing is. Okay. Garen moving top here. Shia getting stuck on the minions, really wants this tower. Making the quality decision to not die for it. Excellent choice. All right. W Agent is looking for this, doesn't realize that they're about to be stuck here between 3 members. The TP coming through as well. And that Garen ult Demacia coming down. The justice is found. Oh, could this be I'm having fun getting caught? Knocks Kiri over into the Eevee, but Eevee is on their way out. Garen gonna move down into the Nasus. I actually think this is a good rotation for the Nasus. Oh, but wait. Oh, but wait. I'm having fun. Thought he had a play there, but unfortunately, the double dragon combo once again hits too hard. Kiri using that Shyvana ultimate, Dragon's Descent, to knock out I'm having fun from the tower. And it's just too easy. Brooklyn College are starting to run away with this one. You know, the early game mistakes and Hunter College making some really intelligent plays went far, but unfortunately, the overstep on the last couple not doing so hot. However, Garen looking to play into Zero Sphere here. Okay. Doesn't have that ultimate though, doesn't want to overcommit. He knows Zero Sphere should have that ult. And that's gonna be the Asol gank once again. Really well set up by Brooklyn College there. Shia baiting out the Nasus, knowing that he was going to overstep. Pops everything he's got, but it's not enough. Once Aurora shows up there, drops down that Singularity, it is that with the Stride Breaker, it's too much. You're never getting away. Okay, BC now, they want to look to prep this Baron. Oh, Eevee might be caught here, but Element whiffs a little bit. However, Brooklyn College should be here on this rotation first. And yeah, BC are there first. Okay. The Garen flashing forward. Feeling strong. All right, Feathers Fly comes out. But it looks like one's going to go down. Oh, but Element saves again. However, the Gwen picks up 2. It's actually a relatively even trade. Kiri was not in the fight yet. So in the 5v4, BC come out on top, but it is a good trade for Hunter College there. Janna was dead. That actually was really a 4v4. And BC did get manhandled a little bit by that Hunter College. Spectator client bug. All right, it has corrected. This is going to be Kiri trying to hop onto this drag. Jace, no ult, no sums. Gonna get a little bit of health back. And Olaf, meanwhile, in the side lane, trying to shove, get this wave in. Okay. Brooklyn College Gold got that third dragon. It is Cloud Drag at that. Cloud Soul is actually very strong on this team. Garen is going to be impossible to get away from. All right. Now, BC do need to clear their side waves. Nasus is going to be shoving one in. If they get this top side wave shoved out, they can make the trade for the tower for Baron, but it doesn't look like they're as decisive on that. It does appear they're going to have Aurora move down. TP is available, so not a bad call. But I think that this tower goes down regardless. Zero Sphere should be able to just take this thing down with 2 Qs and the 6 grubs. Yeah. Oh, Aurora might be caught here. Oh, is not. That is the ult posted. Oh, that knock-up. It's going to be too much. Zero Sphere goes down. The team, however, turning on to Jace. He is going to get caught. Oh, the W saving. All right, Kiri shows up to the fight, though. Shia on this Garen is absolutely massive. And now the TP coming through. Knows he just needs to get the slow in. Olaf doing his best. Potenza making the attempt, but unfortunately it's not going to be enough. This should be an inhib into Baron angle. Eevee's going to, of course, pop everything she's got as Janna onto this tower, extend that as much as she can, but she's got to blow the flash because that's an A-Soul. He is going to trade his life for it, but that's going to be an inhibitor that cannot go down, actually, because Nasus is back up, so I take it back. That will just be the inhibitor tower going down. Janna and A-Soul gonna be on the same timer, roughly. And Kiri here should be able to take all of the gold from this Gwen. But we'll see. Last time, overstepped and learned the hard way. All right, no, yeah. Drops the Amumu emote on W Agent there. Okay. They do spot Garen. They don't realize they're on a ward here. Alright, Garen is just gonna try and make his way out. And does so. That is the Nasus ult pop. So Brooklyn College right now getting ready to prep this Baron. Oh, Garen's pulled too. Brooklyn College should make their way. Oh, they're gonna find Lucian in mid though. I'm just having fun, thought he was safe. But is stuck between a rock and a hard place right now. Garen coming over. And it also looks like W Agent's caught. They're gonna opt to just push the side lanes. It's really good. Basically the only thing that Hunter College can do right now is pressure these side lanes. However, I think Zero Sphere might be dead here. Okay, no, he's not. But yeah, BC going to elect to just do this. W Agent has to go for a miracle steal here, but isn't even going to look for it. They take the one tower that they're allotted, and they call it good. All right, Dragon Soul is up in 54 seconds. So sorry, folks, for a little bit of lag. The league client is struggling tonight. Okay, this could be the last fight of the game here. W Agent looks for it, doesn't find it, but now Garen on the flank. I'm having fun. Aurora picks up W Agent. I'm having fun is not having fun against that Garen. That is an ult drop. Demacia. Aurora hits him with the Sky's Descent. Well, not Sky's Descent, sorry. The Stars Fall. And Olaf trying his damnedest to keep this going. CC immune, but not immune to damage. And that is going to be the fight. Brooklyn College should be able to just go mid here and end the game. They have a wave bot, they have a wave mid. That is probably it. There might be one more fight at the Nexus Towers, but BC should be able to just shove here and close this game out. 10,000 gold lead for BC. Dragon Soul picked up. And it is going to be 2 inhibitors. Shia flashes forward. The most aggressive Garen you've ever seen. And yeah, I think that BC should just look to close this game. They have Aurora with the TP. They have 2 minion waves crashing. Alright, they are gonna opt back a little bit here. They look like they're just gonna go for 3. I actually think they could have looked to end the game there. Asol did back with all that gold. Okay. They are 1-3-1. They're not looking for the reset. And in mid lane, it looks like Eevee might be caught. And they are all grouped up for the ultimate to come through for Element. W Agent is able to block the Seraphine ult, but there it is. Dragon for dragon. And meanwhile, Shia is killing Lucian under the Nexus Tower. That's going to be the game. Brooklyn College Gold take game 1. All right, folks, we will be right back in just a few minutes with the draft and game 2. BC are up 1-0 right now. Stick around, don't go anywhere. Okay, and we are back. Hello, everybody. This is game 2 of week 1 of the first ever CUNY Esports League. We've got League of Legends between Brooklyn College Gold, who are up 1-0 right now, against the Hunter College B team. And I am now joined by my co-caster, VP of Brooklyn College Esports and Gaming Club, Mr. Reduck. How you doing, Mr. Reduck?
Hello, hello. I'm doing good. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah, excited to cast some League of Legends for the B team with me?
I cannot wait. I love League of Legends. It's consumed my entire life.
Yes, as it does for about 150 million people worldwide. League of Legends is love, League of Legends is life. But yeah, so we're about to get into this game. What do you think of the draft so far? So obviously, some transitions coming off the last game. The Seraphine this time, blue side going over to Hunter College for Evie, who likes to play that. But of course, Brooklyn College taking away the Nasus notably and running that mid into Zerosphere, who's now forced to play the Aatrox. What do you think about the draft? Who do you think won draft? And what do you think both teams want to do here?
Yeah, so I was gonna ask, actually, looking at this draft, is why am I looking at like 3 top laners on each team? Um,
Yeah. What?
from a
Go ahead. Go ahead.
from my own silver, arguably gold knowledge of this game, this looks like a solo queue draft, but I mean, I'm sure there's a plan here, and I'm sure whoever drafted this knew what they were doing.
Clarity. The way this worked out is that Zerosphere is a Yone Yasuo player. Pretty much only plays those champs. His third pick is the Nasus, right? So Brooklyn College Gold opted to take that away from him this time on that R4 pick and kind of flex it top or mid. And because the Darius got locked in, that pushed it onto Aurora, which then you get the Kennen top lane into the Darius. So yeah, that's how you end up with the top lane orientation that we have in this series so far. It does look like they were considering a lane swap. They're not going to do it. Zerosphere is just going to go mid into the Nasus. I'm going to be honest, I actually would have loved, because Brooklyn College Gold showed early here, if Hunter College had actually just taken that swap. But alas, they do not. So we're going to get the handshake matchups. Yeah. Okay. Little bit of trading going off here already in bot lane. That's going to be stun going out. I'm having fun. It does not look like he's having fun. Yeah, good trade for BC there. Aurora hitting 2 in mid first over the Aatrox. Minor advantages going to BC early. Looking good. You want to see those lanes getting ahead. I do think that scaling is pretty heavily in favor of BC in this game. Obviously, Aatrox and Darius can have their pop-off moments. There are enough melee champs. But the CC stacking from BC is so strong here that unless they kind of group for a Seraphine ult, once these champs all have items, it's going to be rough to play. Though it does look like Aurora might be caught here in mid. Yeah, I think he's caught. Skarner should be looking for this. The Ghost coming out. Zerosphere does have Flash. Oh, but Aurora is actually
he's running all the way to his jungle.
Yeah. But honestly, not bad. I mean, the wave is actually in a great state for him. So that gank does not work out for Hunter College B. They do force him out, but he's got that TP. All he had to pop was the Ghost. And actually, Zerosphere is going to lose a lot. He lost the cannon minion. Lost almost 2 full waves there for that gank. So I'm pretty sure Aurora is going to be fairly happy with that one.
Yeah, it's for sure what the Nasus is looking for. Level 2, all you want to do is live. You want to scale. Any potential ganks that come up, it's fine. And why is my Aatrox 0 HP? How did that tower hit him? Anyway. Yeah, no, I think BC honestly just need to make it through like a clean early game. I think they can manage. A clean mid game, I think, would be Hunter College's best opportunity to take control of the game before, quite frankly, I think it just slips out of their hand with Nasus scaling, with Shyvana scaling especially, if she's able to get the dragons.
Yeah, exactly. Once that Shyvana and Nasus are online, it's just really difficult for the tools here from Hunter College to kind of overcome that, and especially when you're pairing that with that Ashe Braum, right? The permanent CC. Oh, but it does look like there might be a catch here. Yeah, the hook lands. Barrier coming out. One more auto will actually stun him.
Oh, the turn here.
Yep. Kiri is here to make the play happen, and even though Eevee lands the CC, it's not gonna matter. I think that's good. Yep. I was just about to say that synergy right there from oh, is this a solo kill in mid? No, sorry. But that synergy right there, the Shyvana Twin Fang, right? Proccing the Braum passive almost instantly, getting that kill is so huge. Again,
I actually
really
forgot that Shyvana did that. Yeah, that's
yes.
a really good synergy with the Braum.
Yeah, really excellent drafting here. Oh, and Zero flashes under the tower for the kill. Kiri is going to be able to catch him, I think. He's got the red buff.
Aatrox can win this, though. It's Aatrox.
Yeah, Aatrox is out. Really well played by Zerosphere, getting the flash kill under the tower. Denying Aurora a little bit of farm. At the end of the day, I don't think it's going to be huge, but they need something, right? They need someone to play around. Right now, Zerosphere trying to be that guy for Hunter College B. Meanwhile, in the top lane, unfortunately for Potenza, just not having fun into the cannon. Is farming decently well, considering the matchup, but you can see just kind of static under there, not having a good time.
Yeah, I mean, top lane doesn't matter.
Top lane doesn't matter. Spoken like a true top laner.
I mean, it's barely even a lane anymore. Oh, hello, wait, no, top lane matters, top lane matters, top lane's happening.
Oh, we have the ult coming in from Shia to try and extend this play. He is going to have to flash. Yeah, I think he should have just kept walking there. He got a little greedy for some extra damage and ended up having to blow his flash. Not respecting that Skarner is a champion in League of Legends.
I mean, I feel like he saw his ult come out. He thought he could turn hello mid lane.
Yep, okay. That's going to be a solo kill from Zerosphere. Playing it really well. Aurora trying to ego the Nasus while one level down. Not the move, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, and correct me if I'm wrong, but this Aatrox was chosen in counter to the Nasus, correct?
Correct. Yep, correct.
Right.
I mean,
so,
yeah, to be fair, it is because Zerosphere has a relatively limited champ pool, but he is strong still on this Aatrox pick. And if anyone's going to know the matchup, it's the guy that was just playing the Nasus side of that, right? Oh, and Jace is caught here, the Hex Flash. I think Jace is dead.
Painful death here.
Yep, Jace is dead, but meanwhile, there's another fight. Element looks like he's caught, actually. Kennan's dead. That's the Darius and the Aatrox both getting cleanup kills here.
And it's Hunter winning across the map here. They're getting all the fights that they want.
Okay, but Zero oversteps rather, and even though Nautilus is here, that is a Nasus with ult right now. Yeah, that's... So, once again, Hunter College find a phenomenal play. They take the bait, you know, from Shia and Element, and they know that they can win that fight. The only problem is that part of the team, you know, Potenza heads back top to catch his wave, and Zerosphere still looking for blood there, not respecting that Aurora has returned. So BC are going to end up on top after that play. 200 gold lead, they get the Void Grubs. Oh, and here comes Kiri with the Shyvana ult. Alright, they're gonna burn.
Exhausted has to back out here, yeah. Are they still trading? Nah, they're just tickling each other.
Oh, Ashe Arrow just missed. That actually would have been huge. If that had hit, I'm having fun. He's dead. Honestly, if that hits Zerosphere, he's probably dead too.
Yeah.
Alright, Shia is stepped up. Does have the ult back. And I think he's just out here. Yeah.
Yeah, I hesitate to say that a Kennen is ever caught because he's Kennen, but... Well, if a Kennen were to be caught...
However...
I spoke too soon.
Oh wait, that's the stun of the tower, but this is dead!
What a misplay!
Oh. listen, I understand. We see the tilt from the Kennen, right? Like that champion bothers people in a way that is very understandable.
Speaking of champions bothering people,
Yeah.
Aatrox and Nasus.
Yeah.
Aatrox died.
Unfortunately, the Braum just has synergy in literally every lane here. So if he shows up to a fight, it's almost guaranteed that there's a kill. Especially when it's an off-number fight. But, you know, Nasus procs the W, so you reliably get it. You have Shyvana, who has the Twin Fang to reliably get it. Ashe, of course, with the natural, you know, Q synergy there. Kennen has synergy with their own double stun. So yeah, this is looking difficult right now for Hunter College B team to play out. 1.5k gold lead almost for BC. But yeah, listen. What do you think Hunter College needs to do here to get back in this game? What do you think that their angle of approach should be in looking for a fight or forcing a lane here?
I mean, I feel like, first of all, they need to play together and they need to, like, play picks. They need to play smart, they need to set traps like they've, like, done earlier in the game. And, you know, they need to recognize their advantage once they have it, because I feel like what made them drop their lead earlier is just overstaying. And something's happening bot lane.
Yeah, there is a fight while that's happening. Sorry, but there is a fight in bot lane. And Kiri is going to clean the whole thing up. So for context there, Element sacrifices himself in the 1v4 so that Jace could flash and barrier out. And Nautilus walks up for the hook there, and all he's able to find is Kiri using that Dragon's Descent from outside the vision into 4 people, drops the E, and kills everybody. Meanwhile, Nasus is getting a lot of free time with his tower mid. He's going to pick up 2 plates here. Zero Sphere does pop the TP to get back to lane, but it's really going to be for naught. It's only for about 100 gold worth of minions, which is any of the Brooklyn College folks will know. If you ever TP for 100 gold, you're probably getting flamed by that Brooklyn College coach, whoever that guy is.
Yeah, I think that guy is just a little harsh sometimes. I think it's a fine TP.
You think it's a fine TP? Understood, understood.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, this Shyvana's a monster now, like,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah, Kiri is always strong with this champion, but especially when he's starting off with a 7-0 lead at 11 minutes. Has that Spear of Shojin finish, has the plated steel caps, and has the sheen. Looking nigh unstoppable right now. Oh, I'm having fun is caught. He's caught.
Oh, yeah,
That's an instant proc. Stun from the Shyvana. He's trying to walk it mid. They're actually going to let him out here.
Go.
Yeah. No, I think that's fine. They want to make sure that they get these grubs. They want to be there on the timer. They don't want to risk over-aggressing. They know Skarner should be bot side on Dragon. Jace gets the wave shoved in. Yeah, BC opting for this trade. Makes a lot of sense. The Ashe Arrow going out. Not sure about that one. We won't talk about it too much. All right. I think maybe was using it like the Hawk shot, but...
Yeah, maybe he just misclicked. ENR are, like, right next to
But
each
they
other,
are looking for the dive here on Potenza. Potenza's 5 HP and stun. It's just nothing you can do. Again, once Element shows up there on the Braum, if the kill's almost secured without him there, as soon as he gets there, it's guaranteed. Now again, this Braum pick was banned in second rotation from the side of Hunter College B, so, you know, they obviously recognized it was a threat. However, I think with the Seraphine pick, they figured that that was going to go support, even though it was technically a flex pick, which is why they waited just to guarantee it in second rotation. Whereas this side didn't have that option. They do have the other picks they need to ban, and I think right now you're seeing why Element on this pick is so dominant and has been in both ECAC play and now in CUNY play.
Yeah, I mean, I think Braum's one of those ever-reliable supports, really. He's good wherever you can get him.
I'm having fun, was looking for a play here, but there's just nothing to do. Did not realize that Kiri was standing right behind him, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, wherever this Shyvana shows up, it's so difficult for Hunter to play here.
Even with the bone plating, still taking, you know, like a fifth of your HP with one E is rough.
Oh,
okay, Element?
Here?
No. Aurora just making sure he gets the plate.
No mana?
Yeah, it was just Aurora. It was just Element stalling for Aurora to get that plate, and he did do so. And now he should just be walking out here. Yeah. All right. Meanwhile, Jace having the most NPC orientation of his life.
He's an
Cosplaying
ADC main.
himself.
He knows.
Yeah, cosplaying himself.
He's on Ashe.
hitting minions under the tower, and then standing under the tower. He knows, yeah, he's dropping the... Spots the hawk shot, sees I'm having fun, doesn't see Skarner. I think he can imagine that he is under threat here, though. Playing AD carry the way that it should be played. AFK under your tower and letting everyone else have fun in the game. It does look like he's going to be subject to a dive here, however. And I don't think he can outplay this, if I'm being honest. This is going to be really difficult to outplay.
Yeah, with all the chain CC there.
Yep. If he gets his ult off, nope, he doesn't. Alright, yeah. Nasus is huge, though. Oh my gosh.
Oh, hello? Wait, what? I was looking top lane.
He missed the Q. Yeah, they get the dive top lane, but Nasus is 1v3 right now and winning. However, he's getting CC'd. He actually misplayed.
He ran out of ultimate.
Yeah. So what happened there, for those of you that didn't catch that, he misplayed, accidentally queued the Skarner instead of the Seraphine, and then also accidentally queued the Nautilus instead of the Skarner. Two different moments where the Q went on the wrong target, and as a result, he's gonna go down, even though, honestly, he probably could have won that. But nonetheless, Nasus looking good. The cross-map play for Brooklyn College made successfully. So even though it's a 2-for-1 going over for Hunter College, BC still up 5,000, almost 6,000 gold.
Yeah, and I mean, again, the difference is the gold is on the Shyvana, who's, like, massive. So, I'm not gonna lie, I think Nasus dying there is, like, okay in the grand scheme of things, because it's Nasus. He queues a couple of waves, he's always in the game, you know?
Yeah, I mean, it's just more so that it was an unforced error, right? Like, Jace is gonna die there, that's fine, and once he TP'd, he saved the tower. It was good. You know, didn't need to pursuing the play beyond that and misplaying it is really what, you know, BC Gold want to make sure they don't do, right? That's the only avenue that Hunter College B have back into the game right now, is Brooklyn College overstepping for plays that don't need to be made. We got some trades going on. I'm having fun. Might be caught here. Oh yeah, Skarner takes it thinking that Element is alone, and he's not. Kiri is over the wall there. Oh, and unfortunately, Agent, and now Kennen coming in with the ult. The wombo coming through from Kennen and Element. Jace there on the backside. It is all Brooklyn College. That is a 4-4-1 as Aatrox was able to pick up Aurora in the 1v1. He was just trying to keep him in the bot lane. And now Zero Spear looking to see if he can make a play, but unfortunately Kiri willing to just use his ult with the remaining Shyvana ult timer that he has there to pick that kill up and pick up the Cloud Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I think Element's been doing a fantastic job of just, you know, hovering in the opponent's face, like, oh, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? And then
yeah,
just like, okay, and they
makes
just
himself
die.
look nice and juicy, and he's got his whole team over the wall waiting. You know, one of those things that you can tell, Brooklyn College B team, they've been playing together, Gold team, they've been playing together, they've been practicing together, right? And it's paying off. That team synergy is paying dividends in this game right here. Which also, to be fair to the Hunter College B team, they are relatively new playing together. As the CUNY League just started. And that TP comes through, gets canceled by Aurora, who is now going to look to chase down the Skarner. I don't know that he catches him.
He's looking for blood,
yeah, that's
though.
going to be a double shot. Once again, Brooklyn College making those exact kind of mistakes that were just criticized before, but this time coming from both Jason and Shia, Aurora and Shia in the top lane.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I think Aurora's my favorite player after that. He just saw red.
The one that you identify with the most?
I wouldn't go that far, but I respect his vision.
Making int plays under a tower? No? Not?
It doesn't ring a bell.
No, it doesn't ring a bell? Okay. To be fair, you're usually making the in-plays under your own tower, so that is a valid statement.
Not sure where this is coming from, really, but anyway.
But that being said, yeah, we're still into it. It's looking good.
I mean, honestly, if I'm Hunter College here, I'm trying to get into BC's head. I'm trying to catch them when they're overconfident. Maybe you want to be the one setting the traps instead of BC, and you know, keep baiting in Aurora because you'll probably keep taking it.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's the move, right? You've got this 10,000 gold lead. You know that if you prep the vision around the objective, that with how Hunter College are playing, I mean, they're going for broke, which I respect. When you're this far behind, you gotta look for stuff, right? And not for nothing, they've seen BC make some mistakes. So, you know, that is the correct way to play. Zero Sphere is gonna have to just ult out there. But with that Baron timer being up, the cross map here, giving Nasus that leeway to shove this lane for free, Shia does have to be careful. He doesn't want to die on the Baron side of the map. And Skarner's gonna look for it. Oh, he doesn't have flash up, huge, but his team is here.
This gets exhausted.
Chase is gonna make the play and he saves Shia from getting Skarner ulted by literally 1 pixel. The CC coming through, and I think they're gonna buy enough time. That Ashe Braum combo. Kiri is now here. The teleport coming through. We know the Dragon's Descent is coming out. Skarner here. But Aurora here to drop that W. And now Seraphine's gotta try and run out. Skarner did live though, so there is the opportunity for a steal.
I mean, I think it's very difficult because...
Oh, of course. Listen, but that's the dream, right? That's the comeback dream right here. You get the Baron steal, you extend the game long enough for your teammates to get online. You know, Darius right now behind Aatrox, even with the plays he's made, not a substantial lead. And of course, Kiri has not died this game. He is currently 11-0-5. He is 80 CS ahead of his opponent. W Agent looked really good last game on the Gwen, but right now, you know, listen, BC is just on top.
Yeah, I mean, and I mean that fight too as well. It could have been so pivotal, but I think the Kennen stalling so long with all that CC in his kit was pivotal. I think Braum showing up and then Ashe showing up and then all the additional CC was pivotal. They stalled forever and then it just kind of looked like Shyvana showed up and then won them the fight.
Yeah, I mean, well, that's the nature of this, right? When you have that 10,000 gold lead, if you don't close out on those kills, as soon as the CC, you know, train shows up, how do you play the game, you know? W Agent looked for that. I actually thought that was a really good look from W Agent, but he's not able to find the ult. And now we've got a Kennen ult coming out top. Zero Sphere makes the play, isn't able to close it out. Kennen has to flash. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, this dragon, it's only third dragon, and once again, we have a Cloud Soul on the table. I don't know what what BC did for the RNG for the Cloud tonight, but obviously, whoever they were talking to, it worked out. Meanwhile, Aurora's fighting in the bot lane, 1v2, pops the ult. Potenza's gonna ult early just to try and get some damage out.
This is 1v4.
Yeah, I don't know about that flash from Aurora, but damage goes out, and now Kennen, after the TP, chasing Zero Sphere down. So, you know, Hunter College do get the kill. Again, unnecessary overstep from BC Gold, but they're feeling themselves right now. They're feeling real strong. They want to take these ego plays. They want to take these fights, even if it's maybe, you know, we could argue substantially less than necessary.
No. Let me tell you why that was very, very necessary, okay? I've replayed it in my head. I've evaluated it. Listen, Aurora has an unsealed spellbook. He's cooking, bro. The flash doesn't matter. Didn't happen. I replaced it anyway. He's a genius for going for that. You gotta respect.
Okay, interesting. Good. I'll consider that. It is going to be Shia picking that up. Potenza looking mid here, but everyone is so low from Hunter College B. They really need to reset. they have 3 people right now sub 50% HP, and they want to look for this play. Unfortunately, they're looking for it on Shia, who has ult with that cannon, and of course, the Dragons descend right behind. Kennen gonna pick up 2. One more going over to Kiri, and right now, oh, and the Ash Arrow landing as well. I think that's gonna be it. Good stun under the tower on 3.
Yeah, like, it was a good combo at the last second there from Hunter, but too little too late.
Yeah, just the gold difference is too high at this point. Almost 15,000 gold, and Brooklyn College are going to close it out. But honestly, this was a good series and a great way to start the CUNY League. BC Gold feeling real good about that win, I'm sure. Hunter College B team showing some very, very strong promise, though, for a new team this season. So hopefully we'll see more of them in the weeks to come. With that being said, though, Mustafa, what are your thoughts? And I'm going to see if we can't get one of them to do a quick interview for us.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was a great series to watch. I feel like BC did really well expanding on their lead, especially like Kiri did very, very well and knew exactly how he was supposed to play with his lead and just expanded on it. But again, like you said, I feel like Hunter showed a good amount of promise. I feel like they did really well to win some team fights, but obviously overstepping there cost them, whatever lead they might have built because it just fell down again. But overall, pretty good, pretty fun to watch, pretty action-packed, and I'm just very happy I got to see an interesting draft this game, and it played out the way it did.
Yeah, no, listen, again, I'll be honest too, I want to give a lot of credit to the Hunter College B team. I thought their drafts were very intelligent. It's clear that they've been working some new stuff in there. They know that, they maybe have 1 or 2 limitations in champ pool, and they worked around it very well. I thought their adaptations were intelligent, knowing that they can move, Eevee and I'm having fun onto the different champions depending on what they get. Zero Sphere being, flexible onto that 4th champ. I mean, his Aatrox was really a highlight of this game. So, him getting kind of banned out and still coming up with stuff to make plays was great. And I'm going to be real. W Agent on the Gwen in game 1 went crazy. I really liked that pick from W Agent. So, I think Skarner has a much harder time playing this game. But at the end of the day, I think there's a lot of promise here for Hunter College B. That being said, we are the Brooklyn College Stream, and we're about to get you guys an interview with Mr. BC Jace, the captain of the Brooklyn College Gold team here. So I'm going to pull him up right now. Hello, Jace. Hey, you are here live on the stream, captain of the Brooklyn College Gold team. We got some questions for you, all right? For number 1, how do you feel? How's the win feel? Week 1, day 1, year 1 of the CUNY League, picking up a win over the Hunter College B team.
We gotta say it feels great. But, as captain of the B team, it's just another day for B team.
Just another day for B team. You guys are undefeated so far this season. So obviously, notching another win onto that belt feels good going into week 5 of ECAC on this Friday. Especially after your guys' win, this past Friday over a team that, kind of stomped you guys in playoffs last semester. So how's it feel having back-to-back big wins coming into this week?
Great. We just vanquished some demons, and now we're free to do as we will.
Love to hear it. So I want to ask you very briefly, what was the draft strategy today?
The draft strategy was, well, we knew that their mid laner was kind of a one-trick. He only played like Yasuo and Yone, so we just took those champs out. And then we took out their Briar as well, taking out all their one-tricks, and then they're left with quite like a limited selection to pick. And then when they also picked up Nasus on the other game, we just take them all off their comfort champions, and it was clear that they're quite uncomfortable with the champions they were given. I mean, you could see like the Aatrox wasn't performing terribly well.
I would argue Xerosphere looked pretty good on the Aatrox. I mean, he did get the solo gold. Listen, I think that you guys definitely snowballed early. I wouldn't go as far as to say that that part worked out. I mean, Xerosphere on the Aatrox did get those solo kills. But I will say that I loved the adaptation for you guys from the Ashe, the Braum having synergy with literally every champion in this game. I do think, I think that Kennen pick, maybe despite some protests, doing 32,000 damage here for Shia, Maybe that was a pretty good one too.
Yeah.
But nonetheless, again, Hunter College B showing some really good promise here. I think that them as a new team, pushing you guys a little bit, especially early game one, they had you guys on the ropes. Let's be honest, right? If it weren't for Element finding that 4-man Seraphine ult back-to-back plays, that game's a very different game. We're probably going into a game 3 here. But with that being said, what do you think the adjustments you guys need to make in terms of practice or in terms of what you're looking forward to working on, maybe even with a certain coach that's in this call? What do you think that's going to be? What's your plan going forward for the next few weeks as we wrap up the regular season, hitting the midway point here and going into playoffs?
Well, it's clear that we're a very aggressive team. I mean, you can see it from the games. We're constantly invading. We're constantly playing across the map. And I think something we might need to work on is a little bit of just toning it back a bit. And sometimes when we just over push a play and it turns out quite badly for us. So we just have to learn how to temper the aggression.
Tempering aggression, good lesson to take away. Mr. Reduck, do you have any final thoughts here or questions you want to ask BC Jace?
Nah.
Nah. Okay, fantastic. All right. Well, with that, Jace, thank you. You may return with your team. We appreciate the work you did. Congrats on the win. Yeah, your coach will talk to you in a little bit.
Alrighty.
Yeah, I'll be down in a bit. Don't worry.
Yes,
Thank you, Reduck.
Coach Reduck. All right. And with that, we are going to close the stream for tonight. I want to thank first our broadcast manager, Amanda, for running the whole thing. Thank you, Amanda. Second, I would like to thank Mr. Reduck for coming through and helping me broadcast this in the first stream that's had a broadcast this semester. So thank you, Mr. Reduck.
Sure, it was a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Of course. And with that being said, please don't forget to follow CUNY BC Esports on all socials, Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, or X, whatever you call it. All of the good things. We got a lot more coming at you later this week and throughout the semester. And last but not least, thank you to ECAC and everyone that helped put CUNY Esports together for this semester. We've got 7 schools competing, soon to be 9 for the remainder of the next 5 weeks of play. And we've got League of Legends, we've got Smash, and we have Valorant for CUNY specifically. A lot more stuff in ECAC, of course, with like 20 titles total. So check out that as well. And yeah, folks, again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for checking it out. Tell your friends, tell your family. BC on top. Have a good night.